Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. It's always a pleasure for you guys to hang out with us, where we share all this knowledge and great information. I have two new ladies that I've, had a chance to briefly speak with, but I had a chance to go across a couple of videos and I was very interested and they have great information. And that's why I was like, hey, it's only one place we can share that on the real estate experience with me, Travon Smith. How you guys doing this morning? Good morning, ladies.
Good
Good
morning.
Good
morning.
morning. Okay, well, I always like to start off because everybody has different journeys for whatever reason may have got in this industry, unless you were just one of the chosen ones as we grew up. I'd like to, get to know you guys a little bit better and have our people that listen to the show get to, know what you guys do and where you guys are located and where they may contact you at. Miss Christina, can we start off with you?
Absolutely, go for it.
No, we want to hear from you. Where you
Oh, you
started?
want to hear from me?
Yeah,
Well, we're
yeah.
done started? Oh my God. Well, you know what? Real estate was one of the things that when I was growing up as a kid wasn't in my mind.
Uh,
But my parents owned their own business and I started working with them. And so I remember going to look at locations and the commercial realtors or brokers made an impact on me
mhm,
because they stood there, they said, do you like it? Does it work? What do you think? It's for business. And I thought if I ever wanted to do anything, that would be it. Now, moving forward, many, many years now,
mhm,
uh, I ended up doing, residential real estate. And I started when the real estate bubble came up. I
mhm,
went through all the things that everybody would go through. I understand everybody would feel like the normal blue collar American is what we're
mhm,
talking about, is what I was more um, connected to, if you will.
mhm,
And through the process of the divorce, and then where do I go from here? I just got my license, and I
mhm.
didn't know anyone. I was new in the area, and then I was the lady that would come to my house, and there would be a note that says foreclosure. I'm like, oh, don't let nobody see it,
Yeah.
And the dark cloud has passed me. I became a top agent,
Mhm,
and I survived a few things since then, as
mhm.
you know, the COVID and all this other fun stuff. And then I decided to really go back to what I really originally wanted to do. And I started venturing into commercial and KW the Lakes,
Okay.
Keller Williams. They gave me the opportunity to start, uh, getting some classes, getting educated, and says, start doing what you really want to do. So I'm starting to transition. And through this process, I have gone multiple doctors and building from the ground up.
Mhm,
And I met wonderful people like Erin Quinn, where we partner up for the loans and make sure that people have the opportunity, business owners, to continue to grow their business, expand their business, because we're finding out that more and more people are growing and giving wonderful services. The area where I work, that would be Temecula, San Diego, Murrieta, Winchester, all this Southern California down this area. And there is a need for services. There is a
mhm.
desperate for doctors. We're under service in our location. There's thousands and thousands of houses and really don't really have doctors to go to. They're very
Okay.
limited. So there's a lot of room to grow. And I saw that as an opportunity. And that's where I'm at in commercial real estate.
Okay. No, see, that's why I asked the question that I asked because there's always an intriguing story behind the person, and
Yeah.
and I'm personally interested because that's my favorite part of this interviews that we
Yeah.
do. I want to come back and ask you a couple of things, but I don't want to leave Miss Erin out. I want to hear your journey and how you got involved and what you've been. I don't know if you was a an agent that transitioned to loans or you just were always in loans. So I'm all ears.
All right. So, hi, my name's Erin Quinn, and I got my real estate license originally in 2003 and carried it for a long time. When the crash happened in 2008, 2009, unfortunately, like Christina, I had a foreclosure on my house and it was really scary at that point in time. I had a brand new baby. So I decided to switch industries. And I became a 911 dispatcher with San Diego PD, and I absolutely loved it. I saved lives. I gained communication skills to where I can walk two little children into a closet and stay there for 20 minutes if need. I thought that was going to be my lifelong career. That's what I really wanted to do. I grew up watching Rescue 911 and I wanted to be that hero. anyways, I wound up working there for about 6 years, got injured pretty bad and wound up having to leave the department. And I went back into doing what I know how to do, which is mortgages. And I to get relicensed a couple years back because unfortunately I let my license expire. And I'm along the same journey as Christina, doing residential loans, commercial loans, and small business loans. And I can do commercial loans up to 20 million. So it gives us an opportunity to help a lot of people. Like Christina was saying, the doctors who are needing to expand. Our area is drowning as far as our healthcare system. We have way too many people and not enough room for hospitals and all of that stuff. So that's where and I come in, we can help build out the area and help it grow.
Once again, beautiful story as far as the 911 dispatch and you leading to mortgages. I want to come back to you because I have a couple questions, but I don't want to leave it out because we got a business to talk. But I'm intrigued with both you guys' stories. I have a lot of questions for both you guys, but hey, this is what it's all about, the real estate experience. Miss Christina, now you said you was doing residential and commercial. What is it about commercial besides the doctors needing, helping out doctors and stuff, people like that need commercial units and stuff? What is it that attracts you to the commercial side more than the residential side? Or is it about even and you just tend to be more with the commercial?
Well, it's about even at this point right now. But as far as the commercial is concerned, it's a challenge. It's something new. And you have to always keep yourself being challenged and learn new things. The other thing is that in our area, in our industry, women, this is new to women. It's a very, very competitive industry. It's very male oriented and governed by male. So it's something that, you want to make my footprint on this.
Okay. Yes. And I do see that a lot, but I do see women taking over. Like women have that. This is their new lane, their business lane, like where they're putting the guys in place and tell them like, no, this is how we do it. And this is how I do it. And it's going to be like that, or we don't do business. So, I'm enjoying the ride.
I'll tell you what, Trevor, here's what's interesting. Erinn and I have decided to give it a twist. We have decided to do things our way. That, when it comes to commercial real estate, everybody says, oh, so uptight, so serious. We want to make it more approachable. We want to give it a different, approach. And that is by us making things as easy as possible for our clients, simplifying things, and just making it more fun at the same time, because it doesn't have to be so serious. It doesn't have to be so complicated. When you leave it up to us, the professionals, I find you the location, I negotiate terms for you. When you leave it up to Erin Quinn, she finds you the perfect loan that best fits you. And she's so creative. Believe me when I tell you, once she says you qualify, that's what happens throughout the transaction. She's going to close it. And she's a closer, I'm a closer. So you're dealing with two beasts.
Yeah.
Okay. Where this is she considers herself Superwoman. I'm Wonder Woman. We're gonna do some silly videos. We're gonna just make it more, like I said, something that people feel more comfortable with, and we do make things happen.
I like that. I like that a lot. Miss Erinn, I want to just go like this. The last question about you. So when you were leaving the 911 dispatching, and I heard you say previously in the interview, said, I want to go back to what I loved. What made you love the mortgage industry? Because I have a love for it, but I gradually found it. So what made you go back? And that's the first question, is what made you go back? And the second question is, after your foreclosure, does it like give something deep inside of you as far as like, now I get these loans done and I make sure these people can, take care of their loans? And does that foreclosure do something for you? Because sometimes that's our inside story of why we do what we do.
As far as the foreclosure, that was a huge eye-opener for me. With what if you get in over your head, which truly I was in over my head, thinking, okay, I'll get in this loan. And it was one of those stated income, stated asset kind of loans. a lot of people got into them. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to keep my home along with so many other friends and community. And I apologize, someone's trying to call me. Anyways, coming back to mortgages, the whole thing that enticed me was that when I started in the industry originally, I was 17 and I was one of those go-getters. I graduated high school a year early, moved out of my parents' house at 17 and never looked back. And as a baby in the industry, I looked up to all these amazing women who had all their nice Gucci bags and all of this stuff. And I'm a baby straight out of high school. And I'm like, okay, whatever these women are doing, that looked successful to me. And I've learned the business. Helping people get into houses is so exciting. And I truly enjoy helping people, figuring out what their needs are, what they're going to need for their family. And a lot of people are growing families. So we've got to plan ahead. So I love my job. I love being able to be out with people. And I have to tell you something. I thought that this business was very stressful before, but now going from mortgage to 911 back to mortgage, oh my goodness, this is nothing. Stress can life and death. So, hey, I can handle any home loan emergency.
You know what? I kind of assume that, especially dealing with the 911 situation, but you look, if I'm just assuming, you look like you're very comfortable with numbers. You look like you
yeah.
I could tell numbers people, you look like you can run numbers in your sleep. I want to go back to Miss Christina before, I want to talk about the program that you guys have united on, but I'm just trying to get to know you guys, and I'm enjoying this. Miss Christina, with the commercial units, how is the market the same as residential, or is commercial way different? Can you talk to a little bit about that, and why is it that it's just way different?
Well, first of all, it's not so personal.
Yeah.
It's business. Right.
Yeah.
So either the space and the location works and the numbers work, and that's the bottom line, or that's with commercial. And with residential, it's more personal. It depends. This is going to be our home. Where are our children going to go to school? What does the neighborhood look like? It's very, very sentimental. It's where you leave work and you come back home, and that's your roof over your head, and that's your peace of mind. Where business is what puts food on the table, where you're expanding, and it depends on what level of business you're at in your life. It just depends if you need to expand, or this is the beginning. So it could be a brand new thing, and you can be a part of, and I love that, being a part of something new and being part of growth, because that equates to more prosperity, more income around our neighborhoods or cities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's kind of what I was assuming. But like I said, I read a little bit about the commercial and learn a little bit about the commercial. So I was just wondering if the markets were totally different, but that makes total sense what you were saying. Miss Erin, this is the last question for you before we get into the program that you guys are running and the reason why you guys joined up or whatnot. Now, dealing with the home loans and the commercial loans, is there a switch of mentality as far as working with the clients, and what are some of the things that you change mentally that you have to focus on or whatnot?
So as far as lending goes, on a normal mortgage, you need all the basic information, documentation like tax returns, pay stubs, bank statements, and all of that stuff. Those loans are based on loan to value, and they're based on debt to income ratios. Those are the two most. When exploring commercial properties, especially when you're getting commercial construction, there's a lot more entailed, because now you've got plans, you have all of the invoicing, you've got the contractors to pay, and all of that. So there is a lot more that goes into those. And so want to see your financials, see your business plan. If you're opening up a brand new startup business, they want to know what you're going to do. What did you do before to give you the experience to start this, call it a flower shop business? I actually have one I'm working on right now. They're a flower shop for about $300,000. They currently own another business, and they're putting together their whole presentation of what they're going to do and how they're going to grow this business and make it thrive. So they do like to have a little bit more backstory. They like to know what your business plan's going to be moving forward. We also do working capital loans for people if they're money to really expand their business, maybe hire on some more people and they need more funding for payroll. That's where those type of loans come in. Small business loans through BA. I can do those up to 20 million, which is huge. And Christina and I are females, which are considered minorities. So there are special female owned business loans out there. And Christina and I are both pro women owned business and all of that stuff. So I enjoy being able to help other women and of course everybody.
No, I appreciate that. That's some great insight to what loans that you do work with for people that, you know, will watch this episode, and then we'll make sure we get both you guys information out there. Let's talk about you guys joining together now. You know, what's the movement like? What's going on in 2023? You guys have you know, got to know each other and started working with each other a little bit more. Let's just talk about what you guys have going on together and why. But I know you know, the girl, Superwoman and Wonder Woman, but let's talk about the why. You know, what's the purpose behind it?
Go for it and say it.
Both you guys excited. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
So it all started with having an idea. You know, when I met Erinn, I mean, our energy synchronized. And I'm like, I freaking love Erinn. She's to the point. She just gets to work. She does it. And then I am the same. So I want to partner up with somebody that matches me. And I'm always looking for solutions, troubleshooter. I don't like to hear no. I like to hear, okay, what else can we do to make it happen?
Yeah.
And then when you meet someone like Erinn and myself, we have that mentality. Get us both together working for you. It's like, believe me when I tell you, we're both closer. It's two people working. It's like you're two angels. And then we saw, no, wait, we're superheroes. And then we thought, she says, well, I'm a superwoman. And I go, well, then what should I be? She goes, Wonder Woman, let's do it. So we just want to do silly things, but really convey how hard we're going to work for people and how much fun is going to be, but you're still hiring professional people, and how passionate we are helping you develop your dreams, whether it's purchasing a home or expanding your business, or like she says, giving those services where it keeps your doors open. I mean, this is a one-stop shop, literally.
Okay. I'm gonna let Erinn speak. I feel like both you guys. I'm ready to be part of the team. You guys got me hyped right now. So go ahead, Miss Erinn. But in honesty, that's the feeling you're supposed to give people, right? Because I feel excited talking to you guys. I don't even know what I'm excited about. So go ahead, Erinn.
So here's where I found Christina, and she was somebody who I really had to search for. So I had a client who wanted to buy a storage facility. We had him with somebody he had been working with for 6 months. 6 months go by, we still haven't found a storage facility. This poor guy's getting frustrated. So I pick up the phone, and I was actually referred to Christina by a good friend of mine because I know she does commercial. And I was told that she was the guru in storage facilities. Those are a niche product. Everybody wants them. They're cash cows. And there's a lot of commercial agents that don't do them, is what I found out. Just like Christina said, you call and they're like, oh, no, can't help you. Not, hey, I can't help you, but let me find you another solution, which was my hope. Anyways, I wound up hooking up with Christina. Her and I had a phone call, and I'm not even joking, in 10 minutes, she's calling me with a commercial property storage facility that was great priced and everything. I was blown away because I was getting a runaround for days. So Christina is the real deal. Huge reason why I work for her. I only work with the best of the best. And that's 100%.
Yeah, I kind of sense that, and I don't know any client that's going to sit down with either one of you guys and not like both of you guys. I mean, I might not like Erinn.
We come as a package.
I know. No, what I'm saying is, I think if a client like myself got on the phone, or we whatnot, I don't think, like, let's say for some reason I didn't like Erinn. There's no way Christina's not going to get to me, and if I didn't like Christina, there's no way Erinn's not going to get to me. So with you guys presenting the package deal, like, okay, I'm gonna get the best of both worlds, even though I may not like it, but they're gonna get the job done. So that's what it feels like to me. Like, you guys get the job done regardless. So
Yes, that's the bottom line. That
yeah.
is the bottom line. Get the job done and make sure that you get the best service. We answer our calls. Erinn works harder than me because she says she's always available. I have a time limit.
7 p.m. I already know. I studied. I studied my film work. 7 p.m.
You gotta go to sleep.
Yeah, I know. But
don't call me while I'm sleeping. But that's pretty much it.
But
yes.
like, it's just things that I've been taught. I work the same work ethic. It's like, hey, I'm available for most of the time. I pick up my phone. You guys have all the right characteristics and the business ethics that people need to know about it. And I'm glad to be a part of trying to get you guys out there. And I want to list as much information about you guys as I can. So make sure you shoot me every contact or everything you want me to post in the description, so people know when they need Wonder Woman and Superwoman who to come get. So now, anytime anybody brings up, I swear to you, anytime anybody's like, I can't get it done, I'm just gonna just forward them both your numbers, and I said, I haven't even talked to them. Just tell them that I sent them to you. So
yes, hey, we could collab. We can work something out. So don't worry, we're very fair. We're easy to work with, and that's what we want to be known about.
Yeah.
Just that we can make things happen, and we're eager. We're
yes.
hungry. We're really hungry for this, right, Erinn? We're starving. Look at us. No, we love working.
I honestly, like, I'm being honest with you, I honestly sense it from both you guys. It's just the energy that you guys give off, and it's a great energy. So I could tell there's business and get down, and I could tell that you guys are both put the smiles away and get in somebody's butt, like, hey, blah 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 blah. So I could tell. Christina, I can tell definitely will let somebody know. And Erinn, I'm gonna say it takes about a couple times for you to say no. I'll call them. So I can tell I'm pretty good at this kind of stuff. But hey, it's the real estate experience with Miss Christina, Miss Erinn, and Superwoman and Wonder Woman. It's definitely a pleasure for me to have a chance to talk to you guys. I can't wait to share this show with everybody and share your information with everybody. But I appreciate you guys for giving me the couple minutes that you guys gave me. And I love to have you guys back in and check on you periodically and whatever programs you may have, or if you ever need to use this outlet, I'm here for you guys. And thank you so much.
Well, thank you. And we like to invite anybody who wants to, expand their business or open up their business in our local area, because we are an area that we're being underserved.
Give them your information.
Yes. So you can reach me at area code 951-296-7051. I repeat, area code 951-296-7051. I do answer all my calls and I reply to all my messages.
Erinn, I don't know if you want to give your information, but we will have all the information available throughout the show and in the description. Erinn, where can we find you at?
So you can reach me on my cell phone 24/7. At 951-390-8485. Once again, 951-390-8485. And I look forward to helping you strategize and get your business to where you want it to be.
Ladies, thank you so much. I can't wait to talk to you again and check in with you guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. This was fun.
Problem. Have a good day.
Thank you.
No problem.